welcome. Thank you guys for coming to our first annual Poetry Out Loud competition. Mr. Heck.
Fellow judges, Mr. Kari, Ms. Groom, Mr. Kozak, Ms. Nagy, and the participants' names.
We've got Danny DiCrescenzo, Laura Durante, and Camille. Give them a round of applause. So basically, this is our first year doing this. We're sort of figuring it out as we go. But each of our contestants have chosen 2 poems from sort of the official list from Poetry Out Loud. We're going to have them recite their poems in alphabetical order. So we'll start with Danny, we'll go to Laura, then we'll go to Camille. We'll do 2 rounds. We have 4 judges, judging on their presentation. So that has to do with how their physical presence up here, the way they move, the way they make the poem come alive, their projection, sort of all of that performance stuff. And then Ms. Nagy is going to be our accuracy judge. So she has copies of their poems and she'll be checking to make sure that the way they recite follows along correctly with the poem.
So when you come up, just let the judges know which poem you're doing first, so we have the right sheet out. You ready?
Yeah. And I'm going to act as the prompter, so I told those guys, if you forget a line or blank on something, look at me and I'll give you a couple lines to kind of get you going again.
Fantastic.
All right, very good. Let's give them a moment.
All right. Fire and Ice by Robert Frost. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice.
Don't Bother the Earth Spirit by Joy Hydro. Don't bother the Earth Spirit who lives here. She is working on a story. It is the oldest story in the world, and it is delicate, changing. If she sees you watching, she will invite you in for coffee, give you warm bread. And you will be obligated to stay and listen. But this is no ordinary story. You will have to endure earthquakes, lightning, the deaths of all those you love, the most blinding beauty. It's a story so compelling, you may never want to leave. This is how she traps you. See that stone finger over there? That is the only one who ever escaped.
Home and the Homeless by Elizabeth Woody. The buildings are worn. The trees are strong and ancient. They bend against the grids of the electric lines. The windows are broken by the homeless and the cold past. I am home on the yard that spreads mint, pales the Victorian roses, takes into the ravaged lilac tree. Tattered. The pine tree chips into heap of recklessness. The plastic bulk lies about, stopping unwanted weeds for the landlord. The wear of traffic tells us we are out of time, must hurry. The unwanted spreads by the power of neglect. Age. Creaks behind creaks. The back of the screen door fades behind itself.